Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making the 6th anniversary part 2 meta tier list. Now, this is coming up after the Kid Buu, Zenkai and Omega Shenron Flat has been released. So I'm taking both of these into consideration. Also, as you've noticed, unlike other tier lists, it's tiered in Z plus Z, S plus S, A and B. This is because there's not a lot of difference between the Z plus units and the S units. Even the units I'll put into A. Like all of those are comparable. Like you can make a team without any Z plus unit and you'll still be, obviously it will be a little bit more difficult in the meta, but you'll still be able to achieve god rank. This is why it's like that. Like the difference between Z plus and S or A is not that much as it was in the previous season. So let's jump right into the first unit, which is Nappa and Vegeta revival. I'll put this into, I guess, I have this unit too. I think I'll put this over here, to be honest with you, in the A tier. Now the reason for that is very simple, to be honest with you. This unit is very good, but it's not seen a lot in the meta because there's a better purple unit. There are two better purple characters. For PO you have Ultra Frieza, and for hybrids or Sun family you have this. They are not even later slotted over there. And for Saiyans they are the first meta relevant unit, which is a purple, but purple doesn't see a lot of play. This is why I'm going to put it into A tier. Now they do a lot of good things. First of all, it's a revival character, and revival obviously is very good. Before the revival, Nappa locks in a Sun family green character for 3-time accounts like Ultra Sun Gohan. So that's very beneficial. You can snipe him out with blue card, or maybe pop his endurance first. And when you revive into Vegeta, they also do a lot of good things. Like you draw a card when you enter the battlefield. You have a unique gauge, which, like, if the unique gauge is above 25% or above, when you pop a green, you go tie neutral for 5 counts. You nullify cover change for 5 counts. So they do a lot of good things. They don't have a good team, which is the main problem. Like in all of their teams, except for Saiyan, which not a lot of people run, to be honest with you, and not a lot of people actually summon for this, so you won't see this unit in the meta. But obviously, if we get a new red, a very dominant red, which is a Saiyan, they could see a jump in S plus, S or S plus, because they are very good, but due to them coming just before anniversary, not a lot of people summoning on it, they are in A. Now, Kid Goku. Okay. S-A. I'll put him, him above Nappa and Vegeta, because, well, he has endurance, which is very vital. Whenever Vegito uses rush against him, he'll cancel the endurance. Obviously it's not as good as the revival because it's guaranteed every single time, but he tanks, he heals, he supports. I do believe if Nappa, like, he individually at the moment is not better than Nappa or Vegeta, I will say that, but due to the meta being conditioned for him, he's the only character which can still decently tank well. Obviously his tanking abilities have diminished, but I can still throw him in for a combo from a 14-star Ultra Gohan, and he can still tank for the first 5-time accounts. After that you will need to switch out, but he also really complements perfectly with Baby. So yeah, for his team he offers a lot more value. Like he's a perfect third unit you can put on any team because of his endurance, tankiness, if you have him at high stars. He is a unit which is dependent on stars, by the way. You can't like the difference between a 7-star GT Kid Goku and a 14-star GT Kid Goku is a lot. Like it's literally night and day. So yeah, that's my reasoning for putting him in A tier. Now moving on to the next unit. Margin. Okay, this unit, I'll put him in A for now. I might put him in B later on, but this is a very good. Like, he's so annoying if you don't know what he does. For the first time, whenever he, you touch him, basically you use an arts card or something against him. What he does is, he'll kill your cards. He'll kill your key. And it's really annoying. He like if he cover changes, he destroys 2 cards for the first 2 times. Which is dumb. And if he's hit, or his health is below 50%, he restores 30% of his health. He nullifies. He goes type neutral defensively, he reduces enemy ki by 70 and then Dragon Ball by 1. Like, he is a very good 1% sparking. I do believe he's better than all the 1% sparking we've got. Like, he restores so much of his health. After an enemy attack is over, he restores 30% of his health. He gets card draw speed. He nullifies cover change if he's hit. Like, he does so much. And if the enemy uses a blue card ultimate, not a blue card, ultimate or rush or a vacant card, he cancels the buff effects in attribute upgrades only twice, but it's very good. Like, if you have him near an endurance unit, they are sure to live a rush. So I put him in 8A at the moment. I could put him in B tier, seeing how the tier list evolves. I might put Broly in S tier at the moment. Like, Broly, no, I put Broly in A tier. He is better than Evil Boo, but the problem with Broly is a very simple one. He is a snowball unit. He needs to ramp up. He needs the opponent to switch characters. He has no access to easy cover change, but he does a lot of damage, which might force you to switch your character. But like I said, he needs to ramp up. He's a snowball unit, which means he needs to do a lot of cards and stuff. So in this meta where units like UI, Ultra Gohan, they all punish you for using more cards. Like, if you use a strike card against Gohan and he has blue, he is not surviving much. Like, so there are problems with this unit. And I do believe they also held back on the Zenkai. Like, he is a decent Zenkai, but he is not better than a corrupted Masu Zenkai or even the Kid Buu Zenkai. I do believe it's just because of that, because, like, for example, if they gave him card draw speed on entry, it would be a lot more problematic, because even if you switch once, he'll get key and everything, as they made a lot of Zenkai changes. One thing it's very annoying about him is his blue card. Like, it's only has 30% chance of fainting, and for some reason, whenever I'm up against him, his blue card always manages to faint me. So this unit can actually go to S+, S or A. It really depends on the situation you're in. Like, if he gets to snowball and ramp up, he can easily go to jump S. You know, so, but in an ideal situation, when you're facing as a meta team like Ultra Gohan and stuff, and UI, his ramping up does reduce a lot more, because they basically cancel out half of your hand, which is a strike card. So, now talking about God Goku. Okay, will I put him in S tier? I think he's on boost, so I might put him on S tier. I'm not sure about it. Like, I faced him. His AoE green card is annoying. Like, if you know how to drop combo, he can be very, very effective. But apart from that, like, his ultimate hits hard, but he is an underwhelming unit at the end. The problem is he doesn't get key on entry. Like, Goku doesn't get key on entry, but he's a defensive unit. He's not meant to combo, so it's understandable. He is an attacking unit. He's meant to combo. He doesn't get key on entry, which is a huge thing. Obviously, he's in bat. Like I said, if you know how to drop combo, you can make pretty good plays with him. But yeah, considering he was released with Ultimate Gohan, you really need to wonder who made the kits for this character, because this is nowhere near as good as Ultimate Gohan. His gauge is like, at the moment, you cannot stop a combo of Vegito or the new Gogeta, you know, before they have fused, if you don't have a unit like Gohan or UI, Ultra UI. So he, like, all he needs is, you need to do 3 cards against him. He destroys 2 of your cards. He gets a blue card. He just destroys your Vanish for the first 2 times. It's just dumb. And he seals your main ability, so the opponent cannot even main and get the ultimate against him. Like, at higher stars, he is a very annoying unit. If his gauge is full, his blue card nullifies endurance, which is very good, as there are not a lot of Reds running around except for corrupted Masu, which I'll be really worried about. So he's free. Like, Ultimate Gohan is a great unit. You'll see where I'll put him in the tail list, but I haven't faced a lot of problems while I'm fighting him because of this unit alone. He really shuts him down brilliantly. So I'll put him in S tier. Like, his ultimate also gives him Vanish back, it locks in. Like, he has so much utility. And if you have it, but he, like, if you think GT Goku is a star dependent unit, he is even more star dependent, because he needs to take hits to fill his gauge up, and he needs to do damage. He really, if you want to see him perform well, you need him at least at above 7 stars. Now talking about Gogeta, Will I put him above baby? I think you can exchange these units. Like you can put him over here, you can put him over there. This doesn't really matter much. This is an order, so you can do it like this. Same with these. Not everything. I will say these two units are swappable easily. Is God Goku a tier above Vegeta, which is the main question? No, I don't think God Goku's a tier above Vegeta. Okay, I think we'll do it like this. Yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. So this is, yeah, okay, Gogeta. Like before fusing, I do believe Gogeta is a better unit than Vegito. If they haven't fused, they get vanished back, they draw a card, then just tag out. Like Goku and Vegeta are dumb. And the and Gogeta's assault chain, it is, I do believe the developers thought it was a bit overpowered, so they didn't give him much with that. But when it works, like there have been times where I have been facing Ultra Gohan and Ultra UI. You know, he really, like his assault chain comes so much in clutch for me if I catch him once. But the problem again is he doesn't draw a lot of cards when he uses assault chain. So like if you're using assault chain, you're basically stopping your combo after a certain time, which is not the best thing you'd want. I do believe what they should have done is when you start an assault chain, you should draw at least one more card after starting it so that he could fill his gauge up. And one thing, his blue card is not comboable with the assault chain. So like imagine if you're fighting Ultra Gohan, he is at full HP, you do a 4 card combo. You've got his health to a point where you can kill him with the blue card, but you can't combo the blue card because, well, they decided not to make it comboable, which is an interesting decision. Yeah. So I'll put him over in S tier. These two are replaceable. Same with these two. Talking about Super 17. Huh. Super 17. I'll put him over here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Yeah. Super 17. He hasn't been power crept. I can't say he's been power crept. Like I've used him in the recent matches too against god rank players. He still does very well, but the problem is there are a lot more blue characters in the meta now, like Vegito, which really makes it a lot more difficult for him. Like Kid Buu is also there, Broly is also there. So it's a lot more difficult, and his team, GT or PO, has fallen down a bit, and Corrupted Mazu has come. As the meta has shifted to a more strike-based meta, to be honest with you. So I do, okay, let's suppose the part 3 Ultra is purple. He will gain a lot of value. And it's GT, yeah, I can see him going back to S+. Like he will literally gain a lot of value, to be honest with you. So will JT Kid Goku. So yeah, I'll put him over there. Like he still has a lot of good utilities. For the first 3 times you fill a gauge, which is almost a guarantee, you'll destroy 3 Dragon Ball. Again, like I said, his value has fallen down. This unit has Dragon Ball protection, but against any other unit, he performs really well. His health restoration debuff means an endurance unit can absolutely get messed up. He really takes care of Gogeta or Baby. Or like it's pretty obvious they're yellow, but even type neutral defensively, he really handles them quite well. So I'll put him in S. I can see him go up. I can't see God Goku go up honestly unless he gets a flat equipment. I can see him go up. I can see him go up. So yeah. Now Kid Buu. Okay, Kid Buu. Is he better than God Goku? Yes. Yeah. Is he better than Baby? I won't say. Okay, these two are interchangeable, Baby and Gogeta, but I won't say Kid Buu is interchangeable with them. I've fought him. I've used him. He is very good. He's basically a corrupted Mazu but blast based. But the problem with him is he doesn't get type neutral until unless you vanish. He is meant to do long combos, you know, so that he can get his vanish back quickly. But his cover nullification is only for 3 time accounts. Like his kit is very, what would you say, contradictory to itself. You know, it doesn't make like I do believe they didn't want to make him busted. Like if you fought him in his peak, he very easily one-way through you. He would get his vanish back almost every single time. He couldn't do much. Like he was that annoying, to be honest with you. Like, and it doesn't get cover. Like I do believe if they would have given cover nullification on his green card, he would have been better than these. Like he would have been a corrupted Mazu level Zenkai if he got cover null with his green card, and he got penetrate sustained damage cut. He doesn't go through cut anyway in his kit, which is a big flaw, which you can also notice when you're fighting against him. So yeah, I'll put him over here. He's a better Zenkai than Broly, but not a better Zenkai than Corrupted Masu. Yeah, so I'll put him over here. Now, let's go to Ultra Frieza. Okay, this is also an interesting choice. I will put him in Z. He isn't seen as much, which is the main problem. S plus Z. Okay, at the moment I'll put him in Z. Like, the problem with him is I generally don't see him a lot. Like, after Ultimate Gohan came in, I haven't faced him a lot of times. Again, this meta list is based on what I face and what I use and what units I think are better. It's basically based on my personal experience. I'm not saying like for you, Super 17 could be better than any of these units. Gogeta could be the number one unit. It's literally based on your experience, your preference. I will say Golden Frieza. His comeback still hits hard. It's not even a question. But it isn't that big much of a deal because I fought him. I have Vegito and Gogeta. Like, I pop his... Yeah, he's not that much of a problem anymore if I have Gogeta or Vegito. So what I do is, before fusing, I'll pop his comeback. He'll hit me hard, my health will go down, I'll fuse. I'm back to full HP. That really does put a big off hit because his main annoying thing was his comeback hitting so hard that you almost died. And one thing which still annoys me about him is his green card. Sometimes I doesn't understand. He doesn't have a card. He doesn't draw green cards. He only draws green card only 2 times when you pop his gauge. But he always seems to have a green card, and his team's also glazed. He's double triple Zenkai buff, which is why I put him in Z if you face him. Otherwise I can see him going down to S+. Now about the next unit, Ultra UI. Ultra UI is in a better spot than Frieza. There's no question about it. Like, his value, like he's the only unit I believe which is from the Legends Festival era, which I might put over here. Yeah, like, he is still very good. He can still lock in units. He can still kill units. And with so many endurance units running around, I will tell you an ability of his. You don't need to get his, lock in ability wasted early on. After 25 timer counts have passed, you can pop your main ability. You need to start a combo with him against an endurance unit. For example, you start a combo against Gohan. You start a combo after 25 timer counts when Goku has access to his main ability. It guarantees a kill every single time. You use a blast. The opponent decides to switch because he has endurance. During the lock-in period, when he throws the opponent around, you can pop your main ability, gain endurance, and use the ultimate. It doesn't drop combo. You can also combo a green card in between. Main, green, ultimate. It all combos and it's a guarantee kill every single time if you have him at 8 stars or above. Like, I've killed so many Gohans so easily with him due to this tech. And it works every single time. I'm not even joking with you. So I think I'll put him over here. Merge Zamasu. I believe Merge Zamasu I'll put him over here. I do believe Merge Zamasu and Ultra Golden Frieza are swappable. If you want to put this like this, you can put it like this. But I do believe Goku is clear of both of them. Like, Merge Zamasu can snipe Goku, but I do believe in the hands of a good player, they won't let Goku get sniped out, to be honest with you. Now, talking about this Zenkai. This is a busted Zenkai. Like I said, at the level of Yellow, LF, Goku, Super Saiyan 4. He is so good. He hits so hard. Any Saiyan unit he faces against, he can 3-4 guard him. His green card gives him color neutrality. Yeah, come in with him, use a strike card or any card. You get 3 timer counts of notification. He is not meant, like, this is the difference. He also gets 3 timer counts, but the difference is he hits hard. But he's also, if you can switch out again with him, it isn't meant to stay for long. He is meant to stay for long. His main stuff comes when he stays for long, the vanished restoration, but he only gets covered for 3 timer counts, which is a problem. His green card, like, one thing he has over him, use a green card, you could type neutral, but you also inflict the enemy with 3 sub counts, which means you can combo without the fear of getting cover change. His ultimate hits like a truck with his flat equipment. Like, if you have him, you pop a green. If the opponent doesn't nullify buff effects, you are killing someone. He hits hard, especially if it's a Saiyan, you're generally killing someone. There's not even a shadow of doubt. So this is why he's in Z. He does everything. He's genuinely too good. He gets vanished back once an opponent switches. He like he also has one thing. If you kill him, he first of all gives allies 30% damage, which is dumb sports. He applies short and sub buff like once he's dead, your team will only have a sub count of 9, which is also dumb. And now talking about the debuffs to the opponent. They have -1 card draw speed for 45 timer counts. 45 is a lot if the opponent doesn't have any ability to cancel their debuffs. -70% to health restoration. +1 to sub counts for them, and 100% chance of inflicted strong poison so that chip damage can come in clutch. So as you can see, he's in Z. These two are interchangeables, but I do believe UI is better than them. Now talking about the next unit, oh wow, Rat. This Rat. He is the #1 unit in the game. It's not even close for me. It's close. I can see an argument for Vegito or this unit being here. But yeah, like this is such an annoying unit. AoE green card has a gauge which doesn't allow you to do any forward moving strikes or blues or greens. Like he's so annoying. He nullifies endurance. He has endurance himself. He has a counter blue card. Like they basically gave him everything. He has a blast card which cancels your strike armor. Like I don't know what they were thinking when they were making him. They smoked some shit. It's Gohan, it's Unflammable Legends. Every single Gohan is busted. Like he has everything. There's nothing I can say about that. Color neutrality. Once that last man standing, has easy access to 300% damage inflicted. Gets vanished back once he vanishes. Like he has everything. I can't even say much. So yeah, I don't even need to say much. Everyone has faced him. Everyone hates him. He is in Z plus Vegito. He is the second best unit in the game for me. Yeah, I do believe it's 1, 2. They are not interchangeable for me, but I can see an argument if you want to make one for it. Like Vegito has what? He gets Dragon Balls for free. For some reason, I don't think the Dragon Ball raid down, which Dragon Ball said they did, is applicable for him. He does so much damage. He destroys your Dragon Balls before fusing if they use a green card, and they draw green card so easily. They have, and for themselves they also have the Dragon Ball protection. Once they fuse and uses a rush, if your unit doesn't cancel endurance or is in revival, you're dying. It's as simple as that. It's very, because let's say he goes to Vegito. You are in what unit? Let's say you're in Corrupted Mazumasu and you switch to Gohan. He goes type neutral. Once an opponent switches, you rush, you kill. It's as simple as that. The rush is a guaranteed go through. He also manages to fuse instantly after a battle member dies, which Gogeta doesn't have. I do believe they should have given him that too. But yeah, like he's busted. What else do I need to say? The rush ability is one of the toxic abilities. One of the most toxic abilities is he. So yeah, I'll have him at #2. I don't need to say much. He hits hard. He does everything. I think the only thing he doesn't have is endurance. Thank God. Otherwise that would have been annoying too. Gohan. I've seen a lot of people put him in 1 or 2, but I do believe he's at a firm 3 for me. Not #1. Okay, you can exchange Vegito and Gohan in this meta, but I do believe individually Vegito will age out a lot more better than Gohan due to one big reason. He's on boost Gohan, but he cannot tank. Remember when I said Baby can handle him? There have been a lot of times where I was facing Gohan, I was comboing Gohan with Baby, and Gohan would have died. They switched to him. Obviously Baby is type advantage, but he shreds him apart in 1-2 cards. I caught Gohan once, used 2 cards, chained them together, his endurance was popped, and it was a 8-star Baby against a 9-star Gohan. Like his defenses are bad, it's not even close. Like God Goku has better defenses than him. Like I can throw him in for a combo of 3-4 cards. I won't take the risk with him. He got shredded from Vegito, like from Kid Buu, Super 17. Even Omega's blue card took more than 50% of his health. A free-to-play Ultra with a plat, his buff got cancelled, but he did more than 50%. Okay, I've told you why I put him at 3, but I've also tell you why he's at 3 in a positive sense. He has one of the toxic abilities, the most toxic abilities. You pop a main, enemy doesn't have vanish, you ultimate. It's guaranteed to kill everyone. He goes type neutral too. Like it's a guarantee kill. Opponent cannot do anything about it. He is annoying. He gets vanished back with his green. How does he draw green? By using a blue. So you wonder, how does he draw a blue card? Blue cards aren't that common. If you have the attack gauge with him, fill the gauge, he gets a blue. 100 V back. He hits hard, but I do believe off boost he will suffer a lot. But at the moment he's at 3. Now these units. Okay, I will put him at B. Him over here. He isn't better than either of these units, but I do believe he is better than all of these. Okay, G4 and these are, they both are interchangeable. This is my tier list. Omega is very good. I won't lie to you. In GT, in a strike based team, you can put him over Super 17. If you cover change with him, I tanked the 14 start Ultra Gohan, ramped up, last man standing, ultimate with him, and he took what, 20%, 30% damage. That's it. He tanks really well on a cover change. He has endurance, 300% damage inflicted. 280%, you can get a 300, but 280% damage inflicted when fully built up. He hits hard. His blue card hits like a truck. I've one-shotted UI, Gogeta, 70% HP of 14 start Gohan gone just with one ultimate. He has but glaring problems. He doesn't have a lot of key recovery. He runs out of key really quickly. If he had a lot of key recovery, I could have put him over here. And if he's in the, if you're in the battlefield with him and the opponent catches you, 30% damage reduction isn't gonna do shit. You will get shredded apart. That's a big problem too. But apart from that, yeah, G4, the main advantage of G4 at the moment is blues are running around a lot. I've seen a lot of kid blues. Him. So his ultimate was always a one hitter quitter and it's still there. And there are a lot of revival units running around, which doesn't make much sense to me. Like, why are people, like, I've seen people run around the green Zenkai Gohan, with him and him, which is so odd, but he really takes advantage of it. Like, he doesn't and I've seen people running around with Pycon too in a fusion setup. Again, a big advantage. These both are interchangeable. I'll say all of these three are interchangeable. You can do anything like this. It doesn't really matter much to me. Even I'll say these all interchange depending on the match I'm facing. So yeah, I will say I'm satisfied with this tier list. These three are interchangeable. Like, you can do this. I have no problem. This is the final. Yeah. The reason why Pycon is here is just because of revival and fusions having a resurgence with them lot. This and this. Otherwise, once, let's say we get a part 3 Ultra which cancels out one of these units. So I think I'm happy with this tier list. Comment down below on what changes would you make in this tier list. Whether you'll put him over here, you might put UI over number 1, or whatever changes you make. I'd love to know and hear all of your opinions. So thank you all for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and goodbye. I'll see you all in the next